I'd pick Ty up from school every day in year 7 and he would just be so frustrated that they'd not covered any ground. Moving to CGA, he's with like-minded students. The quality of the education is so much higher. I feel like the content covered in class far outweighs anything they would be doing within the Australian New South Wales curriculum. Sorry if that upsets people.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm from Tamworth, New South Wales, and I joined CGA at the beginning of 2025.
I'm Colt Ackerman. I'm 16 years old and I live in Tamworth, New South Wales, Australia.
The thing I enjoy most about CGA is just how flexible the classes are, and it really helps my family to have less stress from getting to and from school, and it saves us a lot of time.
Well, I moved into CGA and online learning because I found that the conventional schooling system that everyone does these days, it doesn't really meet the higher educational standards that I find that CGA covers really well.
At my previous school, the teaching quality wasn't that good, and they were starting to enrol students that disrupted class learning, and we just weren't getting through as much content. And as soon as we moved to CGA, we were getting through content 10 times as fast.
The 4-day schooling week I think is just fantastic, and it goes to show how normal schooling systems that go for 5 days, it just doesn't utilise time as well. And CGA, by moving to this 4-day system, it shows how much they've really focused on prioritising education and time management.
The subjects I take at CGA are maths, English, science, computer science, 3D art and social science. At CGA, the teachers are a lot more available compared to a normal teacher, and they are pretty much ready to assist you. If you're struggling, it's really easy to contact them and get the support that you need.
The thing I enjoy most about being a CGA student is I feel like I'm really recognised by my teachers. I feel like they really see me as a student who has potential, and I find that they really try and focus on taking not even just myself, but other students to the highest level they can possibly be at.
The different style of teaching and teachers engaged, and the ability for the students to have one-on-one or tutorial lessons with a teacher. They can show up to tutorials and have extra guidance. It's digitally available. You can just step straight into class and they get that opportunity to be able to cover so much more ground and understand concepts so much better than in a classroom full of 25 students.
My teachers at CGA, they're very, very supportive of my personal goals, and they're very supportive in terms of really helping you and making sure that you make it through the year at the highest level you could possibly be at.
The CGA community is extremely welcoming. The online platforms that CGA has set up to help communicate with each other is really helpful, so it's extremely easy to socialise.
I've actually found that in this online environment, I have learnt in so many different ways, and it's allowed me to further myself better than I ever thought possible. CGA has made my life incredibly flexible. It's fantastic. I've got so much time to spend more time with my family and just have so much more time to do things I'm interested in.
Colt and Ty have both been extremely academic since day one. They've always been the kind of kid that would show up to class and be ready to go, really interested in what they're going to learn, understand the value of time and money, and respecting the teachers that teach them. However, CGA's just been able to make them grow so much faster than what they could if they were staying in the previous system.
I highly recommend giving it a go. I find that CGA gives the best educational possibilities and learning environment that normal schools just don't provide these days.
CGA has helped me to recognise what I want to do in the future. If you're thinking about going to CGA, just go straight ahead with it. It's going to be the best decision you've ever made.